Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'll be teaching us how to draft our basic bodies, and this basic bodies is different in the sense that, when it comes to bust, we do these are the measurements I'll be working with. When we come to bust, we say bust divided by 4, and whatever we have, we share it. But in this case, you can see we have across bust. I'll be teaching us how to take that measurement later on. So we have across bust. So this across bust is what you are going to be using for the front part of the bodies. This is because the bust is fuller at the front and the back is flat. Same way the hip is fuller at the back and the front is flat. So that is why this basic bodies is different from what you might have been taught, or some of us might know this method already, because I feel this method is very good and it's very, very convenient. So this is the measurement I'll be working with: the shoulder, bust, across bust, waist, front waistline, back waistline, shoulder to hip, and the bust span. So first, I'm going to get the border line. So now we're taking our horizontal measurement, which is the chest line. So the chest line is bust divided by 6 plus 1.5 plus 1 inch, because you are going to be going down by 1 inch at the shoulder line. So what I have on my chest line is 8.5. Then the next measurement I'll be taking is shoulder to my nipple, which is 9.5. Then I'm going to be taking the other measurement, which is my half length, which is 16.5. 16.5. So we have the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust point line, and the waistline. So the next measurement we'll be taking now will be the vertical measurement. So the shoulder I'm working with is 15 inches. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So I mark it on both the shoulder line and the chest line. Then remember I said that we are working with across bust. That's the fuller part of the bust, which is, for me, the fuller part of my bust is 18.5. So we are going to do 18.5 divided by 2, which is 9.25. So I'm going to be marking 9.25. I'm going to be marking 9.25. This is it. So I've gotten the across parts, the across bust measurement. So this is it. So on the waistline, my waist is 29. So I'm going to be using 29 divided by 2, which is 29 divided by 4. Sorry, 29 divided by 4 is 7.25. So I'll be marking 7.25 here for the waistline. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to connect my shoulder measurement. Remember, I added 1 inch to it. So that 1 inch, I'm going to be taking it out. So I'm going to mark 1 inch here. So now to get your neck width, so neck width will be your bust divided by 3. Your bust measurement divided by 12. Normally the standard is 3, but as time goes on, there are times that when you use 3 for a big person, it doesn't work for them. So but if you use this method, it's going to work for them. That is, if you say bust divided by 12. So I'm working with 36, which is my bust, divided by 12 will give me 3. So I'm going to mark in 3 here. So I'm going to be marking 3 on both sides. Then I'm going to connect the lines together. So this is my neck. So remember we went down by 1 inch for the shoulder measurement. So I'm going to connect it together. Now to get the curve line here, you can go up by 3.5 inches depending on how big the person is. I am sort of a slim, I'm not that fat, so here you go in by 1/2 inch. So you connect the lines together here, then you connect it here. You connect this one here as well. So next thing is to get your nipple to nipple measurement. So my bust span is 7.5, so I'll be saying 7.5 divided by 2 is 3.75. So I'll mark it here. Then I'll mark it here, 3.75. Then I'll rule a straight line across. So because we are doing a basic bodice, we are not doing a bustier. So what we are going to do next is come down by 1 inch. So then you mark your dart. So the dart will be working with is 0.75, not 0.5. 0.75 is the standard. We'll be working with 0.75. Then we are going to connect the lines together. So remember, so now this 0.75 we have taken these two sides, that's like 1.5 inches. So when we come to the waistline, we'll return what we have, which is 1.5 inches. So now if you want a snitch dress, you might not return the 2 darts, you might just return one leg of the dart. Then you connect the line to your chest line. Connect the line to your chest line. Remember, the front waistline and the back waistline, they are different. So what we have for the front waistline, we have 16.5 for the front measurement. We have 16.5. While for the back measurement that we are working with, we have 15.5. So now we are going to take our bust dart. So now the difference between 16.5 and 15.5 is 1 inch. So we are going to come here, mark 1 inch, and then connect the lines. The midpoint of the shoulder, I have 4.5 here. So the midpoint of 4.5 is 2.025. 2.0, so I'll mark it here. So then I'll connect the line to meet the bust point line. So what we are doing this is to eliminate the excess that we have around the front bodice, around this place, around the shoulder, is to eliminate the excess that we are going to be having. So if you open one dart, we are also going to close another dart. So for me now we are going to close this dart and open this dart, and I'm going to be opening it up to this point, up to the bust point line. But I'm going to be closing this right now. I'm going to be closing this dart right now. So like I said, I'll be closing this dart. So this is me closing the dart, and I'm going to be using a paper tape to hold it down so it does not remove. So this is this. So I can see that there's a slight change here. There's a slight, so then you retrace the line to connect. You retrace the line to connect this line. You know, this is a marker. It's giving this thick look, this thick feel. So now I'm going to be opening up this shoulder dart here. I'm going to be opening it up to this point. So this is opened already, so I'm going to be slashing this side open. For ease. So this has been opened, so we are going to be doing 50% shoulder tightening. So whatever I have here, I'm going to divide it by 2. So when I divide it by 2, I'm going to have a new shoulder measurement, and I'm going to have a new arm circle line. So here I have, because we are doing 50% tightening and 50% is by 2, 50% shoulder tightening. So I have 1.5. So 1.5 divided by 2 is 0.75. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to mark 0.75 here, and I'm going to also come here, I'm going to mark 0.75. So now I'm going to mark 0.75. so this is what I have. So now I'm going to close this dart, this place that is open. I'm going to close this dart to mark my new shoulder measurement. Then I'm going to slash this place opened. You know, I said once you close a dart, once you open a dart, you close another dart, or once you close a dart, you open another dart. So I'm going to be closing this dart, I'll be opening this dart to give room for relaxation. In our new shoulder measurements, which is this. Remember that we already closed the excess that we are eliminating. So then you connect the lines to this line, then up to this line. You connect the lines, this line, then up to this line. So now we have our new shoulder line. Then for our bust dart, you draw the new lines. Draw the new lines. This is it. So this is our new bust line. So this is the excess that you are going to be eliminating when you are sewing. This is the excess that you are going to be eliminating when you are sewing. So yeah, this is our front bodice. This is our front bodice. So for the back, we are going to be taking our half length, which is 15, then our chest line, which is 8.5. So the back length is 15.5, not 15. It's 15.5. So we are going to read the line across. So then on the shoulder line, we are going to take our shoulder measurement, which is 15. That will give me 7.5. Then from the waistline at the back, we are going to go in by 0.75. The reason why you are going in by 0.75 is to eliminate bulging at the back of the dress. So that line, then you connect the line to the shoulder line. You connect the shoulder line to the waistline, just like this. So now remember we had 7.5 here. Remember this place is eliminated, so you are going to retake the measurement. You are going to retake the new shoulder measurement on the chest line, which is this 7.5. Then you connect the lines together. Remember, you are going to go down by 1 inch. You are going to go down by 1 inch. So if you remember, for the front neckline, we say bust divided by 12. Same thing with the back. So for the back, bust divided by 12 is 3. Then you can come down by 1 inch depending on your preference. So this is what we have, depending on your preference. So on the waistline, we are going to still take our bust pan to get our dart. Remember, we use 3.75 at the front measurement for the front bodice. So you are going to do same. You are going to do same for the back as well. So you are going to mark 3.75 here. So remember, these spaces are eliminated. So you measure what you have from here to here. That's 4.5. Then you take it here, 4.5. Then you do a straight line. So we are also going in by 0.75. 0.75. Then you connect the line. Then connect the lines. So you remember, I said for the chest line, for the bust measurement, we have the across bust and the actual bust, and we use the across bust for the front bodice. So for the back, we are going to be saying our actual bust measurement minus the across bust that we use. So for me, my actual bust is 36 minus 18.5. So 18.5 will give me 17.5 divided by 2 will give me 8.75. So I'll be taking the measurement from here, 8.75. So this is the new measurement we are working with, which is for the back bust measurement. Then remember, we've gone down by 1 inch, then we'll roll the line across. So to get your armhole curve, we use 3.5, then go in by half an inch, and connect the lines together. Connect the lines together. Connect the lines together. So remember, on the waistline, our waist is 29 divided by 4, which is 7.25. So 7.25, this is 7.25. Then I'll be returning these 2 darts that I took in, which is 1.5. Like I said in the front bodice, you can decide to return 1 dart leg. When I say 1 dart leg, I decide to return just 0.75, just to give you a snitch waistline. So then you connect the lines together. So this is what we have for the back bodice. But before we conclude, so at the back bodice, we are going to go at the center back of the waistline. We are going to go in by 0.5. Then we'll connect the line to the waistline. This is also to eliminate the excess at the waistline. So this is what the front bodice and back. This is the front bodice, and this is the back bodice. This was the measurement I used to draft the front and back bodice. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.